Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly office hours. This week, we have prepared a very nice hands-on workshop where we are going to show you how you can very quickly connect your Facebook lead forms campaigns with Crumble so that you can follow up on the different leads on a Trello board with all the information created as Crumble contacts that you can repurpose later. So yeah, let's get this started. Um, we are we are going to start showing you how it works with Zapier. We have actually the possibility to integrate with two platforms. You can use Zapier or Make. These two platforms are no-code platforms that lets you automate stuff and connect different services, different apps, and they are both very similar. The environment is a little bit different, and lately, well, Make was formerly known as Integromat, and they changed a couple of years ago the name to Make, and they put a lot of efforts in making Make better and better. And it's actually a nice option. I'm going to start presenting my screen. So let me see. So yeah, hopefully you can see my screen. There we go. So the pricing. So Make is a little bit more affordable. In fact, you can use a free account and you can have up to 1,000 operations per month. So just to try it out, and if you are not receiving that many leads through Facebook, that's a good option to start with. Otherwise, you can jump over to Zapier. They both work very stable. Zapier, unfortunately, you can try it out. You can try out the module to get leads, but it's not available on the free plan, unfortunately. So you have to go for the first paid plan. It starts at $20 per month. So there you have up to 750 tasks, slightly less than Make, and then for 1,500 it rises up to $39 per month. I think you can, yeah, and by the way, this has a 33% discount because of the yearly payment. So on a monthly payment, it's slightly higher. Yeah, it depends on the volume and with what platform you feel more comfortable. Bottom line is, and I'm going to show you this here on my board, if you open Crumble, in integrations, you have these two sections. So you can choose whether to use Zapier or Make, and we provide the API token, which makes it possible to connect the automation platform. So to create cards on this board. So yeah, basically, I left in the description of the video a link to this testing tool, which is a nice tool where you can create leads. For some reason, I was testing this a couple of minutes ago, and I don't know if we have tested too many times, but suddenly we just get errors from Facebook. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I will be able to show you what is the result and how it works. So yeah, let's start with Make. So here we are at Make. In Make, the automations you create are called scenarios. So I created this scenario where I just I started with the first module. So let me just delete this and start from scratch. So basically what you see when you open a new scenario is this plus icon. You click on it and you can search for Facebook. In my case, it was already there at the top, Facebook lead ads. So you can select that new leads instant, which means that as soon as someone fills out and submits a form in Facebook, this module, thanks to a webhook, will be listening to this and be able to start the automation. So I'm going to pick one of the previously, no, let me just create one from scratch so that you see how it works. So I tend to call this connection with a name that, so I know that it's related with a specific board. In this case, I'm using Ava's, I think it was Ava's leads board. And now you can choose what Facebook account you want to use. Obviously, you need a Facebook account that has access and permissions to create leads and to create campaigns, and you can you can test this with the tool, so that you don't have to run a campaign in order to try this out. Um, I'm going to call this so that I know it is my Alberto, in this case, Alberto Crumble Facebook account. I have a few from the other tests I made during the day. Okay, so I can continue as Alberto. I was already logged in with this on this browser session. And now I get to choose the page. So I'm only managing with this Facebook account one page, which is the Crumble page. And I've set up a few forms to try it out. So I'm going to go for the test form, just for the sake of simplicity here. So you save this, save. And here you get all the fields provided by Facebook. So I'm going to select them all, just in case I need the one or the other. So that's all you need to do. So now you are connected with Facebook, and now you can add the second module, which is the Crumble module. You can search for Crumble just in case it doesn't show up, like in my case, immediately. And here you would want to choose the create a new deal in Crumble. So this shows up to my eyes. This is still in the last phase of testing. It will be available very soon. You can currently use the make an API call, which needs a little bit of API knowledge and the use of JSON and scripts, but this will be available pretty soon. So I just wanted to show you this. Here, basically, what you do is you connect with your account. So although I have connections with my Crumble account, I'm going to do this again so you can see from scratch. So you give it just a name, Abbas Leads, so that I know that this is, if I can spell this correctly, okay, Abbas Leads. And now you have to go back to the specific board where you want to create the leads that you capture from Facebook. And you just open Crumble, head over to integrations, and on make, you copy the API key. So API key is a secret key that you shouldn't. In fact, I'm going to delete this board after the demo, just in case someone wants to copy it and access. So it's a very secret key. You should not share it with anybody outside your company. This is the key to be able to write and access your Trello API and do stuff on your board, read things, write things. So in a few seconds, as you see, it has connected, and now I have access. This works on a Crumble team level. So here sorry, on a Crumble user level. So Ava, this user has access to many Crumble teams. In this case, I'm on, let me just check very quickly. If you open Crumble and you open your Crumble team area, it's Cameron's Crumble team. That's the name of the Crumble team. So it should be listed here. Cameron's Crumble team. That's the one I need to pick because this is the one that includes Ava's deals. So that is the board I'm looking for. So you select the board, and now you start mapping all the fields that we are fetching in the previous module from Facebook. You get them listed here, and yeah, I'm going to pick full name for the Trello card. For some reason, I need to pick again. This will probably disappear in the in the production module that we are going to publish shortly. So here again, Cameron's Crumble team. Okay, so this will look a little bit different, but I think you get the idea now. I have access to the contact fields of the Crumble contact. So again, I'm going to just use the full name and to keep it simple, email address. Okay, there we go. So that's all we need. In fact, the test form we have just sends name and email. So we are good to go. So now you can, as here in my case, I switched this to on. It's a good idea to save every now and then to don't lose changes. And instead of running this once, well, just give it a try. Let's see if it's able to fetch any data that I've sent as testing data in the past. Okay, so this doesn't seem to get anything. So at this point, you can go back and you should be able to create a lead, a test lead. Okay, and that's the error I'm getting. I actually asked ChatGPT what could be the reason. One reason is you don't have with your Facebook account enough all the permissions to create leads and to manage leads, which in my case, I checked this and I have the permission. So I'm not sure this worked. This morning for some reason. ChatGPT, by the way, told me that every now and then you can have errors with this tool and it stops working for a fraction of time and then comes back. You can also use the preview form. So in this case, as you see, I'm using here, I have different forms available on Facebook. I'm using the test form, which is the one I've connected the make module with. So I'm going to try this out. Preview form, continue, submit. So apparently your test lead has been sent. So yeah, let's see, maybe something happened here. Let me just refresh this. In case it doesn't work, what we can do is maybe run this module only once, and I can instead of using the data that I should be receiving by sending the test form, I'm going to fill this out. So email, and I'm going to just write Albert. Okay. So you can try it out this way. And now, as you see, it has processed the information I just typed in, which means that here in the board, a card should have, yeah, there you go. So the card has been created. Just to show you it works, here, that's the name I gave it in the test form. I manually edited on the module, and this is the email address. So in your case, if the test tool works, it should trigger so that it should work automatically. In my case, for whatever reason, I know it's not working now, so I couldn't make it. I couldn't trigger the scenario by sending the test form because it just doesn't work. I have no idea. Okay, so and that's the thing with make. Make doesn't store any information from previous tests, so you need to run it. And if it doesn't get any information, it won't jump to the next module and so on. Let's jump over to Zapier. Here in Zapier, it looks slightly different. So instead from left to right and round modules, we have square modules, and it works like normally top to bottom. Um, but it's the same idea. It's you have a first module that connects to your Facebook account. So you would do basically the same. You would just follow these steps, and here connect to your Facebook account. Then use the trigger event, which is new lead in this case. Unfortunately, um, we can't see this in action because I'm on a free account in Zapier, but we can try out the module. We can trigger this. So let's continue. So I just selected here the Facebook account. That's the Facebook leads ads module, new lead. So it's waiting for a new lead. I connected my account. Next step, you get to choose the page, Crumble in my case, as previously selected on the make example. And here I'm going to pick the test form. Okay, continue. Okay, and here you see there is already a set of data which we've been able to fetch in previous tests. And that's the difference. Here in Zapier, it keeps whatever has been received in the past. So I can use this. If I click, I don't want to click on test trigger, just in case there is no data at the moment provided by the test form in Facebook. So I'm going to click on continue. And now we are on the second module, which, by the way, you get to add this module by clicking on the plus symbol here. The app is Crumble, so you get to choose like and make what module you want to use. And in this case, you want to choose the create deal option, which will create a card on your board with a contact link to it. I have connected my Crumble account using again the API. So I don't want to do every single step again because it works pretty much like make. It's very straightforward. So if you click on continue, here is where you see something very similar, where you are able to map all the source fields with the target fields. So here you have the Crumble team again. That's Cameron's Crumble team. The board is Ava's Deals. So let's check this out. Ava Steels is the board. And if I open Crumble and I head over to the Crumble team, in fact, this is Cameron's Crumble team. Okay, so I think we are good to go. And I just mapped the name we get from the Facebook form into the Trello card, and the name with the contact name, and the email with the email. Keep it simple. That's the data. So we should get, let me check here. Okay. A ton of details here. And I'm just trying to see data in. Exactly. Sorry, I was in the wrong tab. So data in. Test email. That's the test email, and test user is the name. So if I publish this, just to try it out and to test it. Okay, so it says that I can't publish this to leave it running and listening for new leads. But let me retest step. But I can test the step. Sorry, I clicked on publish. I didn't want to do that. So if I go back, there we go. Now we have this new card that used this test information that we've been able earlier to send to Zapier. So basically, just to summarize this, you need a Facebook account, obviously, that has set up some sort of forms. Then in the description of our live stream here, you can get this and copy this URL, which shows you this test form tool. So here you can create leads. Let's give it a try here and see if it works now. Well, something is wrong. So yeah, please try it later again. I had this in the past every now and then, but as you see, you have some sort of you have the possibility to try this out by filling out information in the module here inside of Make and Zapier. Here you can send the test forms, and then all you need to do in Make and in Zapier is to set up a trigger module, which is listening to if to any new forms that have been submitted through Facebook. And if it receives a new form, it just sends it over to the second module, which is in charge of creating a contact plus a deal. So it creates two things. So if we go back to Crmble and I click on contacts, yeah, so you see contacts. In fact, I have a couple of duplicate contacts here, which I should be able to clean up thanks to the duplicates manager inside of Crumble. So let's do that. Merge contacts. There you go. So yes, we have the contact as well as the deal. Alberta, that was my test. I manually entered on Make, and this is the one we used in Zapier. Okay, so that was I think pretty simple. I'm going to leave this here as well, although I think it's easier to copy the URL from the description of our video. So let us know on the comments below, as we always try to get more people engaged and watch these workshops and office hours. Get subscribed to the channel, and hit the notification bell to get notifications about new videos we might run in the future. Well, we might run next week. We have another interesting office hours, so you'll receive a newsletter, a notification through YouTube, and we normally publish this on LinkedIn and also on Facebook. So yeah, I hope to see you there, and yes, we would love to see some comments. Let us know if this was useful, if you like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, you can get in touch with us at crumble.com/Trello, where you can click on the support chat and reach out there. So we love feedback, and we are happy to help and get you covered with any matter, any Crumble or Trello related questions you might have along the way. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next week on our next office hours. Have a nice day. Bye.